folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. The EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled with the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
So it's second down and long here from the 13. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Try and muscle for the first down. Passes the 40. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Gets rid of it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. He hands it off from the gun. He's got the force and still going. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to a 31 and a 1st down.
Well, another 1st down run for Notre Dame. Man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He made the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. It's a run to the left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. Solid drive here to start the game. Now a 3rd down opportunity in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, this is what this quarterback can do. You got all the receivers in the backs locked up and covered, and he just slips out and takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Great recognition on this one, and this defense is going to have to start accounting for this quarterback going forward.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. There's a quick catch. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Longman toss it to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on third down. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The pocket breaking down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Caught in the backfield. It's Hunt. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. As the first down is still going. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Berger. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
That completion makes it second and medium. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hunt. Becoming a long march. The 11th play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Singleton. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender and knock it away?
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the 1st down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to run this one in. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down their defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down at 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And the single back takes the handoff.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. High completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the back now goes in motion. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a sack. They'll bat it back at the 4-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode. They came up with a nice sack.
sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And a return is brought down by that coverage team. Play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. And they'll use the ground game here. Running with purpose. Picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff heading left. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st down, it's play action. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kick it off to start the 2nd half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense takes the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
The offense back out on the field now. Ball handed off. First down and more. He's still running. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Irish.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. And looking to throw now on first down. Using his legs here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down play coming up. Drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Wide open downfield. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to to get anything going there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Pick six could be a game changer.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Hunt. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hunt. He's found some room at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the completion made. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game. Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Offense comes back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. By the receiver.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Catch made in space. Look out.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Pass is caught. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
That sack makes it second down and forever.
Hey, camper.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First down, we're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Wide open downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Hunt. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss, second down and 11. Leaning on the run game here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Military stunt.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Coverage team able to bring him down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's Berger. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he throws his third interception of the day.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. And here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium.
221 wing, 221 wing. 22, water.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Important second down play coming up.
Cornhole, 88. Cannon. Base 27, jump.
And now the handoff. Fights off a defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial third down play right here.
22.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. And that should secure the victory. And they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
And it's a kneel down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.